everyone, it's Brian with GreyWolf Towers again. So today's video is going to be on this video card. This is the Sapphire Nitro RX 7900 XTX. This is the top of the line flagship model of the AMD cards. It is 24 gigabytes using their new RDNA 3 structure for their GPU. It is a wonderful looking card from the pictures that I've seen. It is 24 gigabytes of VRAM, which is plenty. It comes overclocked, so it has a high performance already. It has ray tracing capability. It has the Radeon Boost and anti-lag technologies built in to the driver set and everything. And just overall, a wonderful looking card from the pictures. I have already popped the seal. It does come sealed, which I love, as you're aware. So inside the main box is another box, which is pretty common for video cards, especially the Sapphire brand. It is a plain brown cardboard box, which is fine because it doesn't need to be fancy. You have some padding. You have the quick installation guide, which is actually pretty thick for a quick installation guide. You have a little notice about how to plug up the RGB. Apparently it's synchronous addressable RGB, and so it does require a separate cable that will be plugged into the motherboard. And then a graphics support bracket installation guide. So this would be the RGB cable inside its own little box. A lot of box for a very little adapter, so a little bit of a waste there for that. But and then we've got the bracket, which is going to go into the back of the case where the card is screwed in. This is going to go into the same spot and take 3 screws as well, which are included because they do need to be a little bit longer because of the bracket itself. And then the support piece here is adjustable. I recommend that on a long card like this that you keep it towards the end, so this piece here helps sturdy the I/O area, and this part will sturdy the inner part as best as possible. That's my advice. Now, the moment that we've been waiting for. Let's take a look at this video card. Oh. It is massive. As far as cards that I personally have opened and unboxed, I think this has to be the heaviest that I've had. It is easily 4 to 5 pounds, easily. So the rear I/O, you have 2 HDMI, 2 display ports from the looks of it. So that's cool, good I/O. Personally, I prefer an additional display port instead of the additional HDMI, but it is what it is, and it's still plenty powerful. You have RGB where it says Radeon and has this bar here, so you've got some color. So when it's sitting like this, you will have some RGB visible. Also, the Sapphire logo up here, I don't believe the Radeon. I think the Radeon is just plain embossed, but the Sapphire should glow. And then on the bottom, you have another bar of RGB. So when you're sitting this way, it'll glow from underneath and glow from above. The fans do not have RGB as far as I'm aware. It does have a nice backplate. It's, I'm guessing, aluminum. It does not look plastic, so that's nice. And then it takes 3 8-pin connectors right there. So it looks like a simple deconstruction to get to the thermal paste when it's time to change it. It does not look like it's a difficult card to do. It does look like it's going to take about a dozen screws to get, but it does not look terribly difficult as far as some of the other cards where you've got to do sides and backs and rounds and open it up and then get stuff. You know, it looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. You're going to undo a bunch of screws, pull off the plate, and then go from there. So I do think that this is a great design. It looks very sleek and professional while also looking gamerish at the same time. Now, personally, I think that it's going to look better sitting in the computer this way, but if you want to mount it this way, like I said, you'll still be able to see the RGB. It is a 3-slot card. And I believe from the looks of this, at the angle I'm seeing it at, I'd leave 4 slots open inside on the motherboard. I don't think it's going to fit in just the 3 slots. I think it's going to push into that 4th one. As far as the case goes, it's just going to take up the 3 rear panels. It looks like it's got some decent ventilation back here. Like I said, 2 HDMI, 2 display ports. It is a hefty card, and I think that it's going to perform like a beast. Oh, and it is an X16. It is PCIe 5 for this card, if I remember correctly. So it is a really powerful card for performance. It is supposed to perform on par with the 4080, not the 4090. This one was designed to go against the 4080, but my understanding is that in some games, because of the optimizations, it actually outperforms a 4090, and then in others it throws blows with the 4080. So keep that in mind if this is the card that you're looking at getting. It is a wonderful looking card. I do hope that this video helped you decide if this is the right card for you or not. If it did, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button in this general area over here so you can keep up to date on our new videos and our community section. And as always, if you have any questions about myself, the product, or the channel, make sure you leave those down below in the comments section or on Twitter at TowersGrey. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.